you ever just do something and the world decides, no, I don't feel like it. I recorded a thing like weeks ago for the intro for this because I fixed the wither skeleton farm in the nether. I bet you guys didn't even know it was broken. I didn't either. But we made it a lot better. Knock on wood, right? And because I needed bone meal, and that's my best bone meal resource place. And I recorded this whole thing talking about what we did to change it. I'm not gonna go into it because it's not that important. But it's like, I don't know what's wrong with OBS. It just randomly switches my mic off for no reason. And it happened to me yesterday when I was recording something that probably will never be seen because I don't like uploading videos, apparently. I don't know. We'll see if I like the video. But I was thinking, the reason you might be like, well, why are you talking to me right now? Go away. The reason I wanted to talk to you is on Halloween. Obviously there's the pumpkin event where random mobs can have pumpkins on their head, and so this isn't a villager that escaped. This is actually a guy named Jack that we named Jack. He was a zombie villager with a pumpkin on his head. This was before I knew that you could put pumpkins on creatures' heads no matter what. And so he's just out here. I kind of left him out here as punishment for being bad because when I cured him, he did not have a pumpkin on his head. But I think that that's kind of a mean thing to do. Just leave a guy out here. So I think we're going to make him a crappy little house. And maybe we'll improve it better, but I think it'll be fun to just have like a random house out here that this guy can live in. But it's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good house, Jack, okay? So I think that it would be neat if we could do something like this here with this little creeper hole here. Make Jack's house a creeper hole house. I have no idea what I want to do for this. Because I haven't planned this. So we're gonna work with what we have around us. This this spruce log actually is from something else. I think I talked a little bit about it. But I also don't remember what we did in the last episode, to be honest. But we worked on an addition to our house on Halloween because I wanted to make I want to add more stuff to my house. I was inspired. I think I talked about it. I was inspired by some people saying that they want to make their house look like Howl's Moving Castle, and I love Studio Ghibli movies. Studio Ghibli, whatever, however you pronounce it, however you want to pronounce it. I don't care. So yeah, I was thinking want to make my house a little bit more like Howl's Moving Castle. And so one of the things was, because I think we did talk about this. The more I talk about it right now, I think we did talk about this on stream or on the channel. One of the things is my brain is like fucking struggling to find the words. One of the things with it was one of the houses in the village didn't quite connect properly, I guess. It was kind of in the way. And so I decided that I was going to either try to find a way for that to connect into it, or we were going to just remove it, and I have fixed it a little bit, but I'm going to go over to Irontown real quick to pick up some more gunpowder, because apparently we're out of gunpowder. I've been working mainly on the pixel art project this episode, so I don't know how much we'll be able to show you today that's like new and interesting, but that's what I've been working on. So this is going to be Jack's house. Well, he doesn't have to be in it if he doesn't want to. He can choose to be in it. You know what? It's just like I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but I'm enjoying I enjoy just placing blocks around. You haven't Of course we wouldn't have enough to finish this. Of course we would be one off. Ooh. What if I did this? Please tell me, please tell me, please tell me. Damn. Okay, we'll put 2 torches on the back here. The fun thing about this guy is he's probably not going to get, I mean, saying this out loud, but he's probably not going to get attacked by anything because we probably don't have these chunks loaded very often unless we're passing through. So. And then... it looks so like nonchalant. You don't really see it there. I should have kept the grass in front of it. I don't know. But there you go, buddy. You're not completely defenseless now. We'll have to get you a bed at some point. It's getting dark out. We're gonna have to get you a bed one of these days. But today's not that day. Look at all this coal I got from that beautiful Wither Skeleton farm. Pick up everything around here. It'll be interesting to see if he's gonna actually go into the house. He's moving, he's schmoving. Is the inside lit up enough for him? We'll light on the outside a little bit. Inside leaves a little bit to be desired, but hey, that's just what I'm all about, right? I will fix the inside one day, maybe. We could just, like, progressively add on to stuff. And definitely, I would love to add roads to all of my buildings. I really, really want my world to feel connected. And so we have some roads here, so... Oh, dude, if he dies live on camera... Dude, just get in the house! I put a house there for a reason, my guy! Also, a reason why he probably won't die is because I'm here. You know what? I'm going to do him a big favor here. Because maybe he doesn't like that there's no bed inside. There's a bed over here, bud. Get inside, mate! Get inside, Jack! I got a vested interest in you now. Because we gave you a cool backstory and stuff. Yeah, Jack! Okay, Jack, that's my bed, though. So, if you find any sort of, like, books under it or anything, just don't touch them. I'm going to come back for them later. But I'm going to give that to you now so I can head over to Irontown. You can keep that bed, though. I'm just going to come back for my stuff, though. Yeah. Get away from me. Pop. Ooh, gunpowder. This is perfect, actually. Because... we should also block off this cave for him. I just realized that there's a cave. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, so I told you that it was going to be a little bit. Actually, we got some gunpowder, so I'm going to put that in my paper together. Cool, man. You ever seen a nerd fly? No, it's with an N. Wah! It's not a bird, it's a nerd! There's a bunch of Endermen over here. Usually I'd be excited for that. If I didn't have a billion Ender Pearls. We can stop in by the Sleepy Inn. The one thing is I could move Jack to Irontown. I'm pretty sure the Iron Farm works no matter what, but the only problem with that is I just don't want... I wanted a lot of villagers in here. I wanted this to be a village with, like, actual villagers, but I think that because of the Iron Farm, I don't want to, like, lower the spawns of iron golems. How are we doing down here? Dude, this is always getting filled up every single time I come down here. You know what, let's empty out some of the iron then. Okay, I'm gonna keep that because of my shame. I don't want to be down here with all this, like, lava and stuff, and then I put down my shulker and it falls into the fire. I think something that would be really cool is an upgrade to the shulker box that uses netherite that will allow you to protect your shulker boxes from lava and fire, and maybe explosions and stuff, like when there are items on the ground. Maybe give them a little bit of extra space too. Always be nice. I'm never gonna complain about extra space. Let's grab some of this iron, turn it into iron blocks. The iron farm is by no means incredibly great, but it is very good for a single player. especially with the chunk loader. Chunk loaders are going to be my new favorite thing. You know, it's a little bit cheap. It's a little bit cheap because it saves me more time. But like, how interesting is it for you guys if I'm like, I played on my 17 billion hour hardcore world? It's like, oh, what'd you do? Well, I needed iron for this project, so I spent 4 hours AFKing. Or not even 4, like 10 hours AFKing. It's like, okay, so really you've only spent 7 hours in game. Not that like that even matters either. I think people put too much emphasis on the time they spend in a game in Minecraft rather than like feeling accomplished for themselves. And we're getting into the weeds of like me just talking about nonsense, so I'm not going to get into it, but we're going to get into some building or something maybe this episode. I got to AFK unfortunately for gunpowder, so that's what I'm planning to do. Luckily, we found a creeper on our way. See you guys in a bit. Boop. All right. All right. So basically, a lot of this episode for WonderCraft has kind of been a lot of busy work, a lot of just me building stuff and working on things that we haven't worked on in a while. One of those things being I finally continued to work on the wall in Pneumonia, and we've gotten kind of most of it done. Not completely all of it, but we got most of it done. But I'm here in the library for a very, very special reason because I want to talk about something that I really want to do. It's an idea I'm stealing from Mog Swamp, a very, very prominent and famous Minecraft YouTuber. You guys probably know him. He definitely doesn't need my shout out from me, but definitely go check out Mog Swamp. That's MOGSWAMP, baby. He does a lot of super flat stuff. But in his super flat world, he came up, he was doing a stream, and it was the greatest idea I think anyone has ever had ever in Minecraft, especially with the introduction of chiseled bookshelves. It's a great thing. He basically wants to fill a bunch of book and quills with uh Minecraft game knowledge. So like how to craft potions or how to like where to find like certain biomes or something. Like just things that he if he ever needs to look something up, he can just go to his library, grab the book, and then find it out without actually exiting the game. And I think that is such a good idea. So I'm going to start doing that myself in the library. We're going to start out making, I'm going to write a bunch of books about potions because potions are always something I have questions about. And I'm going to probably fill this bookshelf here with game knowledge. And then maybe some more as we go along. This first shelf right here is going to be for books written by people such as myself, lore books, random books with friends and stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas though for what important game knowledge is something that you always look up and tend to be like, oh, I always forget. Like, what do I need for this? What is something that always stumps you that you always end up having to look up on the wiki or something? And then I'll put it in my library, and that will help me later down the line when I need it. I think I might install a mod as well, but I'm kind of torn on it of like. So obviously when we look at this bookshelf, my inventory is kind of full, so I'm just gonna drop that bad boy there. When I look at this bookshelf, obviously we can't tell what is here. There's Vesper's Notes, there's King Ferrer, Sponsor Study, My People's Song. Like there's all these different books. So it will be kind of annoying if I'm like, oh, I need to figure out how to make a weakness potion. Is it this one? No. Yeah, let's just go through all of them. I don't know which one's the weak. There's the weakness potion. Like, so I think that what I'm gonna do maybe is install a mod for when you swap over to items, you have like the netherite, axe, silky. Maybe when you look at a block, it will or the book, it will tell you which book is there. I don't know if that mod exists or how it is, but I might install something like that just to make it a little bit more easy to be able to see that stuff. But I thought I wanted to share a little bit with that. We're gonna start working on a collection not a collection, a sorting machine for the pixel art project because I think that will help me very much with storing and housing items. I think I'm finally ready to start working on that. I will show you. I'll pop into a montage of me making that, and then we will probably end off this episode while I show you the third wall that we've built for Pneumonia. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying your month, your week, your day, your night, everything. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun, and tell me what you guys, if you've accomplished anything you feel proud of, I hope you have. Tell me something in the comments below what you guys have accomplished. in your own Minecraft worlds or even just in your daily life. I mean, I like reading comments as much as the next guy. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Boop. So I said we were gonna be. I'll meet you guys at the wall, but I actually want to show off this really impressive stack of chests next to us right now. What is happening is it's sorting through all the potential blocks that we will ever need, plus a little bit more. So right now, it takes this blue terracotta, and it's gonna move them all the way across to wherever the blue terracotta stops, and wherever the side for the blue terracotta is. And then if it doesn't fit in one of the chests, it goes into this overflow chest so we can sort it out later. This is blue terracotta right here. So you can see it stops here. We got all sorts of stuff. I messed up a little bit on some of them. And some of them don't have anything in here yet because they exist. They do exist. I just took I filtered out this much and then took one and put it in here. So I'll put one in here whenever it filters into that. And then also I accidentally made 2 white carpets next to each other. I don't know how I made 2 white carpets. And then I also have one empty one on the end over here. This one right now sorts bread, but that's not anything we're ever going to put through the system. I just put it there to like block it. We have glow lights in here. So you can see this is how this kind of stuff works. You have 44 of an item that you're not going to sort, or you can custom name an item. I'm never going to put stone through here. Hopefully I remember that. But stone is not a block that will go through here to be sorted because we're not going to use it for the pixel art project, and we're only going to sort things that we have. So I got to remember we can't sort iron, we can't sort redstone, and we can't sort stone because some of them, and poppies, but when are we ever going to put some of the, like, obviously redstone, like why would we ever have redstone? Obviously iron, why would we sort iron and not iron blocks or something? But so that's kind of how it is for right now. I picked those because they were just what I had. I know iron's kind of a waste, but we have an iron farm, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But this is basically what I've been working on for a little bit. I started realizing we were running out of time for this episode, so I wanted to get this done. You'll have seen the montage of us building this, and I built it completely wrong the beginning time. I I was watching a tutorial. I've watched like multiple tutorials at this point. I don't even really remember. This is the basic design. Is sort of is comparator up here, block with torch here, repeater there, and then redstone all over the top. Um, I accidentally made this setup here the actual thing that sorts it at the bottom because the tutorial that I was watching only accounted for the two that would like the one that would sort it and the one that you'd store it. But I wanted to have four double chests because we have some of them we have so many blocks and I want to be able to store an absurd amount of each block because if I want to for some reason just make a pure one color uh pixel art map, I want to be able to cover this entire area with that, and so that's my goal to be able to store all that because we do have a lot of blackstone slabs. But to cap off this episode, I would like to show you one other thing, and then we will go to the walls. So see you guys there. Boop. After all that, I had to refill up on some rockets to actually get back here. So this was a lot longer for me than it was for you guys, obviously. We're back here in the library. And we got Dr. Hirluck's Life-Saving Elixirs, Volume 1, Potions that'd help you in a bind. So, I talked about how I was going to steal Mogswap's idea of writing books to add potions, so I made a potion book that tells me how to make every potion that has a positive effect, whether that be swift, leaping, strength, health, regeneration, resistance to fire, water breathing, night vision, invisibility, turtle master, slow falling, and the additional effects of glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder, as well as the dragon's breath, creating a lingering potion. And I will be doing the harmful potions after that. I'm very excited to see what other things that I'll think about because I know there's a lot of times. I know there is a lot of times where I will just like always have to look up something like like how do you craft that thing? What am I supposed to do? And it's every single time I have to look it up. And now I won't have to Google it anymore. I can simply go to the library, which might be a little bit more annoying as well because maybe I'm off in pneumonia. Now I need to make two libraries. But for now, that's all right. We're going to go check out pneumonia's walls. Speaking of pneumonia, boop. Ooh, look at that wall. Just kidding, that's the wall we already built. Let's fly over Big Bessie. Still don't really have a name for that. Also, on stream, we were playing around with potentially making a radish carrot type plant in there, and I kind of made the base, and then we'll add some more leaf foliageness there. We're gonna go fly over past the movie theater, past the Sniffer Park, past the 7-Eleven, past the unfinished museum to the brand new wall. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but I'm gonna maybe add some sort of gate or something. We have one side sort of finished, and then we'll connect this side to this one, which I found out that I'm pretty sure this one right here is wrong because it's like slightly off. Like slightly off. Also, we've never finished the inside of this either, but as you maybe can see, this one on this side is slightly longer than that one by one block, so I have to shave it off. But this is what we worked on for stream. There's actually the VOD on the channel right now if you guys want to go watch it. It's the last Minecraft VOD we did. And that's what we accomplished. It's really funny we were talking about this during the stream, but I was saying this wall looks so not interesting when you see the museum right next to it. Like this wall does not look impressive when you see the museum hulking next to it. I also am thinking for the museum to do the roof out of smooth sandstone, and I'm thinking of maybe making it so that like as we build up to the top, it will like have a gradient of sand to smooth sandstone from the nether quartz. My reasoning for this one is just give it a little bit of a nicer texture, but I think the really pale yellow could look cool higher up because it might look like, they clean the bottoms of the pillars very easily, but once they get too high, they can't clean them, and so it becomes a little bit more yellow over time. That's my idea, and also sandstone is just such an easier material to get. So that's about it for today in WonderCraft. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in a handful of weeks. We'll see what other shenanigans we get into. Kaima says goodbye to you guys. Kaima's been here the whole time, chilling out with me. It honestly makes Minecraft so much more fun just having a little little Kaima. I keep calling him Chima. Kaima, Chime, Chima. He's whatever we want to pronounce it, but Kaima is here with us. And I had a lot of fun this week. I'm gonna try and keep working on the pixel art project and all that other goodness, and I'll hope to see you guys again. Before I go though, uh, I know this will probably not be super far past in the previously, but if you guys have ideas for anything that you look up in Minecraft, something that you always forget, whether it be how to craft a door, where to find a fortress, how to make an armor stand, anything, any ideas that you have that could potentially be a thing that I could add to the library, let me know. What's a common thing you forget about that you're hoping to that you wouldn't mind me taking for the library, because I would love to fill the library with some books. And if you guys want your names in the books, I'll happily put you guys into the front page, the title page of the book. Will have your name in it. So hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Matane.